Hey everyone, we're gonna make a polar bear today, and if you're in art class, you're gonna have a huge paper, and we're gonna be making a big circle and little circle, but you can use these to trace on your gigantic paper. And I also recommend that you start with the pencil and then trace with Sharpie. But to save time, I'm gonna start with my Sharpie, and I'm gonna draw my big circle right about in the middle of my paper, and I'm warming up by drawing invisibly. This is a great way to get ready for your drawing. And then when I'm ready, I'm gonna slow down. And it's okay if your polar bear is a little lumpy and bumpy. All the best ones are. Now inside, I'm gonna draw my little circle. And this is gonna be the head. So actually, my nose is gonna go inside this space. And then I'm gonna fill it in. You can leave it like this, or you can give it a smile, or a line down, and a line over. Oops, I messed up. I'll just smooth it out. All right, the eyes are gonna connect here, up, over, and down, up, over, and down. If you want, you can make one circle, or even two circles if you want it to be more anime style, and then fill in the rest. This is just one way to create the eyes. You can always pick the way that you like the best. Now on top of this big circle, I'm going to make the ears by creating a curved rainbow line. And to give it a detail, I'm going to add another line along the inside of it. Now I'm pretty done with the head. So I'm going to go down here for the body, and I'm actually going to make sure that you're all the way at the bottom. And I am going to make the biggest curved line that goes up, over and down. I can use my other hand to hold on to that paper. And now it's time for paws and claws. I'm going to add one more curved line on each side for the paws. 1, 2, 3 lines for the claws. It's okay if you get a little Sharpie. And then we need to put the tummy or chest right here and turn these into legs. So this will be the neck or the tummy. These will be the legs. Now you can come up, and inside here I have some chalk pastel. This is so messy. With the chalk pastel, you actually just want to trace your lines. We're not filling it in. I actually learned that a polar bear isn't really white, but that's how we see them. So in art class, we're not going to be creating a black bear and filling it all the way in. But you just want to carefully, slowly trace those lines. You don't have to press down too much. Of course, if you go off of the line, it's actually going to be okay when you see what we do for this next step. Alright, let me see. I'm just double checking. Oh, I just made a huge mistake. Smooth it out. I think I missed this part right here. I think I am ready to go. Now, even just holding that chalk pastel, my hands got messy and it's about to get pretty crazy in here. I'm going to take my pointer finger and I'm going to tickle my polar bear. And you can see the chalk pastel starts to blend. And what I like about it is it makes it look three-dimensional. This is called shading. And shading is a word that sounds an awful lot like shadows. You can probably even see maybe a little bit of the shadow of my hand. That's how you can see something being realistic. So when you add shading to your picture, you're creating the shadows. If you want to go along, you don't need to fill the shadows in the middle. But if you get a little bit of the shading smudged in the middle, that's okay. Just slow, nice and slow, back and forth. Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. You can try this with lots and lots of different materials. Chalk pastel and oil pastel are going to work really well. If you want to try just some white chalk, stop by the art room. I have so much white chalk. I've got enough for everybody to try. All right. Next time I work on my picture, I can work on the background. Oh my gosh, it is time for me to go wash my hands. So there you have it, my realistic, shaded, shadowy polar bear. So cute.